This is James with High Tech. We're about to upgrade an old Mac 2012. I've got the machine here, and I'm going to be going on and off screen a little bit. It's not in the greatest shape. What's going to go by? Okay. It's not in the greatest shape. It's a little beat up. You know? Let's see if I can get these shots. How about... Front's pretty good. The side and the ports are fine. And then, but it's these back hinges have a bit of damage, which you can kind of see them. Like, that one's pretty bad. So it works. This machine works, and I've even got it, you know, it's booted up here. It is still dirty, but I want you to see my password. Can you see it in all its glory? Can you see it? All right. So the plan is to take this guy and oh, I don't know if you can see it or not. Oh, you can't. You know, I might have to change that angle or something. But it is running 4 gigs of RAM, and it has a 500 gig hard drive. And man, it's got a lot of battery cycles. I checked into it. Aside from this, it is a 2012 MacBook Pro non-retina. It also has none of the feats. The other thing is the trackpad has a very minor crack. You can kind of see it. Very minor crack, and it doesn't affect the usability. I think I'm going to leave it. I don't plan to really change that, so I'm going to hard turn this thing off. I just want it off. So now it's turned off. And we're going to take this sucker apart. I'm sorry if I go off. I'm sure I'm going off camera a little bit. Probably a lot. And I've actually got a donor. I should pull the donor first. Let's be real. Alright. Ooh, that thing just slid right off. Okay. 2 gigs. Awesome. Oh no, that battery will never fit in here. Oh, careful with that. Alright, we are literally just slapping this in. Like it's some kind of speed run. I don't know what a straight swap is gonna do. I'll try and fix the hinge later. We do have the boot screen going on. I mean, it's just a white screen right now. That's not good. Heyo. Looks like it's sorting its life out, you know? Ooh. Oh, I didn't think about all the office stuff coming over to this. Well, okay. That's not the right one. That one is though. Now, unfortunately, I actually need this to do software update. So I'm probably gonna have to put in a bunch of information. But actually that was as complicated as it gets. I did already have the OS installed on that hard drive, which is kind of unfair. That made it go pretty quick. But what is next with this thing? I'm not even 100% sure. I am very excited though. We're gonna see if this could potentially be a daily runner. I like the idea of it to even make it a Windows machine, which might freak some people out. But if I made this a Windows machine, it could be my my daily kind of like tech gadget. Tech gadget is a very specific term. See how fast she wakes up now. There. Before we do that, let's go to About Mac. Yeah, 13-inch mid 2012. All right, so and it's reading 8 gigs of RAM. I can feel the difference. So we'll take this up to High Sierra, and then we'll move it to, I think we're gonna just go straight to Catalina, and we'll see how that goes. This is gonna take a bunch of time, so I'll cut the video here, and then we'll come back to it when it's. And we're back. So at this point, I have upgraded this Mac. I did a 500 gig SSD. I did 8 gigs of RAM. And then I went in and I fixed the hinge. I also cleaned up the outside really good because it was nasty. After cleaning it up, though, it actually looks pretty good. And let's see. I killed it earlier, but you can see there is all bounce in that display. There is no... Oh, what a jiggly... Oh, yeah. That's what you're looking for when you get a Mac. You want it to be doing that. All right, so it looks good. We're going to turn it on. Boop. I guess I had it a little loud. I'm sorry. So as this loads up, you can kind of see the speed improvements. And then I also changed the background a little bit just because I thought that'd be fun. Administrator. Nope. The boot time is, pretty good. Oh, your computer was restarted because of a problem. That's because I let the battery run out. Joke's on you. We're gonna just ignore that because I really don't care. The idea, though, was to have this as a little workhorse and potentially bang it up and not worry about it. I think that's happened. I think that's a possibility for sure. And it still looks pretty nice. Here it is, waking up. Whoopah! Straight in there. Of course, the brightness isn't quite up to snuff, maybe with a Retina, but it's pretty good. Like, I got this machine for $200 flat. And then if you figure a 500 SSD, 8 gigs of RAM. At most, that's 140. So you're 340 into this machine. And it looks like this, like it's a really good laptop. I'm guessing once I get some feats on this guy, the feats are so important. I think that once that happens, I might be able to list this for around $500. Ultimately, 500 is where I'd like to be on it. Maybe it's only 4. It's probably somewhere between. And that's actually, that's pretty good. It's not so bad. So the moral of the story is basically this machine ended up being really nice. I used it over maybe 4 hours or so, and it's really responsive. It's snappy. YouTube videos, expose, whatever you want to call it, app launcher, all go super quick on the machine. I almost wonder if I could show any of that, but it's good. It's impressive for what it is, and you know, I would do it again. I'm going to do it again. I've got another machine on the way, and this one is also a 2012 MacBook Pro, but it's the 15-inch. And this one I'm going to outfit as my daily ground and pound. The thing's in really nice condition according to the pictures, so we'll see what arrives. It's an eBay listing, so you never really know. But that's all I've got for you right now. As you got to see my little project, I'll have this up on my Instagram for sale, and I'm going to put it on Craigslist and stuff, so it won't be available by the time you're watching this. Anyway, thanks for the visit. Thanks for hanging out. Click that subscribe button, get the notifications, get notified when my next video comes out, and we'll see you next time.